Welcome back to the table, and if you're watching this in the short few days leading up to Black Friday, you're in luck because we've got some Black Friday news for you, particularly if you're headed to Target. And there's not too many, don't worry, but we've flagged 3 Target Black Friday deals in board gaming that we think you might want to know about. And if you're in the Indianapolis area, we're also going to be mentioning and giving a shout out to a few of our local friendly game stores.
The places that we go to game. And also just to give you an idea, too, of what our stores are offering, because your local game stores are probably offering deals as well, especially because Black Friday is followed by Small Business Saturday. And so a lot of small businesses are giving special deals for that day as well, or just carrying their Black Friday sales over for the whole weekend.
Yeah, so while we are highlighting some big box stores, if you will, be sure to go out and support your friendly local game store. That's who really needs your help.
I'll be everywhere on Black Friday. I bounce around.
But without any further ado, we're going to talk about 3 really quick ones at Target that I thought were worth mentioning. One of them is a classic at this point, Azul. Why I bring up Azul is it's kind of top of mind right now. They're doing that Azul tourney coming up. If you want to get some practice in, if you want to introduce it to people, there's a copy of Azul waiting for you at Target for $20. Now,
I mean, that's crazy.
This is not like it's not a huge discount from where you can find it at a lot of other places, but it is on sale. But it's Azul for $20.
Like, this is a great gift. Because Azul, if you don't know Azul, it's kind of abstract-y. It's super easy to teach. I've taught it to family members across both sides of my family, all different ages, kids to grandparents, and they've all loved it. I mean, this is a super easy gift grab.
And a Spiel winner. I mean, this is a big game. It's a classic that everyone should have in their collection.
Yeah, for sure.
I think enthusiast gamers look at it and go, oh, Azul, I'm kind of done with that. But man, $20, it's a great gift.
I played Azul on BGA, and it reminds me how much I love that game. It holds up.
The next one kind of falls in the same category in terms of what the price is. This is also $20, and it's Chronicles of Crime. This is the original OG Chronicles of Crime, the one with that big, juicy Man vs. Meeple approved logo on it. If you've never played it, it is a really cool experience. Again, maybe a little bit more of a barrier to entry in terms of getting into it, say, compared to Azul.
I mean, sure, there's more rules.
It's a very easy game to get into, and it's got a really high cool factor if you're wanting to introduce it to new gamers with using the device and looking around the room and all of that.
Yeah, that cool factor is the key for me. I mean, that's a game you show people and they're like, whoa, what? Like, everyone wants to control the phone, and it's really neat. And we've got one more. And this is a game that we can both recommend called Kabuto Sumo. There is a special Target edition, the Beetle Brawl, which features 6 heroes for Kabuto Sumo, or 6 wrestlers, I guess you could call them. This is another game that is fun for the whole family.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It's a dexterity game, and you're pushing these pieces across the board, trying to knock pieces off, trying to knock your opponent's beetles off. But it's got that almost like Jenga-ish feel, where you're just like pushing to see, is this going to be the turn that everything falls off the edge?
But it's very head-to-head,
Yeah,
too. It's got that sort of like really competitive feeling about when you're doing it. And it's really nice production, wooden pieces. Now, with that said, I haven't seen this edition. I don't know if
it's just
they
less.
used
It's the same pieces.
It's got to be the same pieces.
It just is
fewer.
Different. Fewer wrestlers because it is a retail edition, but also some of the wrestlers are exclusive to this edition as well.
Really?
Yeah, so it's your chance to get those. You can swap them out and then
Did you drop the price on them?
No,
that one is $14.99.
I didn't drop the price. Yeah, $14.99. That's a great deal. And I'll say, I play this with my 4-year-old kid and my 8-year-old nephew, and they absolutely love it. So this is definitely one that you can play with all ages.
It's a good pickup. Now, we want to, like we said, talk about some of our local friendly game stores. We have a few here.
Yeah.
We've got Family Time Games.
Yep.
We've got Valkyrie's Vault.
Yep.
We've got The Game Preserve. So we're going to hit all of them. We called all of them to see what kind of deals they had. We'll start with Family Time Games. Family Time Games had a few.
Yeah.
And these are going to appeal to different gamers for sure. The first ones they had Looney Tunes and Teen Titans, the Mayhem games
the Mayhem
from CMON.
set, yeah.
And this is the whole set that you get from there, and they're taking those 50% off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is significant. I don't know what the price is, but 50% off. That's really all you need to know there. Then they also had Age of Sigmar Dominion.
Yeah.
This is
This is
Warhammer
not Dominion,
set.
the card game.
No, this is a Warhammer set, and they've got that marked down to $90. Again, I don't know what kind of discount that is.
That's a pretty significant discount.
But I think it's in the hundreds.
It is in the hundreds, and this is kind of a starting set for anybody in your life that like wants to get into miniatures games. If you've got kids that are getting into like high school when people start to play these kind of games, like this is a kit that has everything you need to get started.
Yeah, and Family Time Games does a lot of miniature stuff over there. So they also have Crisis Protocol terrain, and that's going to be 60% off as well. Yeah. So those are some of the deals they had ready to announce today.
Yeah.
And then Valkyrie's Vault.
Valkyrie's Vault actually has a ton of deals. You can get on their Discord or go on their website to see all of them. But some of the board game related stuff, they're doing buy two, get one free on board games and trading card games, like on starter decks. And there's it's select games, but there's a lot of really good games. Both Boops are on there.
Sagrada,
yeah, Sagrada's on there. Yeah, Sagrada Artisans was on there. I mean, there's a whole list of games that are going to be on sale, and they're doing a clearance fire sale kind of thing, up to 70% off certain games that are going to be like in their Black Friday sale, and they're promising doorbusters every day for the first X number of customers. Cool. They're going to announce those. Again, they're doing this one Friday, Black Friday, and Small Business Saturday. So, ton of deals there. And if you're like a points member, I think you're getting double points on everything you buy too. So, yeah, a lot of deals.
We've got a few really good stores around town here.
Yeah, we're lucky to have so many.
Family Time Games, Valkyrie Vault, those are kind of newer stores in the grand scheme of things. The Game Preserve, they have been around Indianapolis forever. Since I was a kid, they've been around Indianapolis.
Yeah, and a little bit of board game history. That's the store that Mike DeLisio, who went on to be on the Dice Tower, he worked at that store.
There you go. We knew him when. But the Game Preserve has a few deals. You just mentioned Sagrada Artisans. They have that for $50. I think that's a bit of a discount down from
it's like
I want to say 20%. It's in MSRP for $70, $75. They also have Expeditions. This is the new one from Stonemeyer, and it is the Ironclad edition with the metal miniatures. This thing is going to be $90. Now, that sounds like a lot, and it is still a hefty price tag, but I think that MSRP on that is like $115.
Yeah.
And more importantly, I'm pretty sure like Stonemeyer's site no longer has the Ironclad edition.
The Ironclad edition is, I think, as far as we know, a one and done kind of thing. Maybe
I don't know if
they'll be producing more in the future, but like, it's not easy to get. So to get it for $90 versus paying those resale prices later, that's huge.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. And this last deal is one that I know you're going to be interested in.
I'm going to go grab all of this. Yeah, so there are several different Marvel Unmatched sets. If you haven't played Unmatched, it takes characters from all different pop culture and lets you fight against each other. They've had several Marvel sets. And, for a while I was keeping up with them. But I just got a little bit behind, and they're not the cheapest.
Now's your chance.
But now they're like $30. They're selling them for $30
$30. All their Marvel sets for Unmatched are $30. I don't know if they have all of them, but what they have.
I'm gonna grab everything I'm missing.
You're gonna go take a look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So those are down from I think you can get them maybe for $40, maybe for as high as like $47, something like that.
Something like close to $50.
But anyway, if you're in the Indianapolis area, there's some local game stores you can go out to on Friday and over the weekend and maybe get some of those deals. I know some of them already have those deals going.
Yeah.
So you might want to even head over there now. And like we said, those are some Target deals too. And those Target deals, some are at the store, some were online. So be sure to check that out. Target's kind of
yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Target's a bit of a nightmare on Black Friday. So do that at your own risk. But those are some of the deals we've got going. And we're going to have another video that's going to cover some of the ones on Amazon. Yep. Amazon has a few more deals. So we're going to cover maybe 7 of the games that they have for those. But check out that when you can. Until next time, though, make sure everyone has fun at the table, and we'll see you then.